right, guys, Michael Hicks here with Mike Does down here at the Mill Project. Got an old, I think this is where they did their new employee training, and they had, I guess, orientation and that kind of thing in here. And they had materials in here. They're gone. This stuff is not useful to me anymore. So we're going to clear this room out and do something really cool with it. We're going to turn this into a podcast studio. Let's get to work. Got to take down all these shelves, all this these old desks, countertops, bookshelves off the walls. Got to pull all the screws out of the walls, and then we're going to patch those holes and get ready for paint. We're going to paint the back half of this room one solid color, probably a dark color, and then we're going to put a nice table here with chairs on both sides, or maybe a round table. I'm not fully decided yet. If we do a round table, I think we could get 3 guests on instead of just the 2 of us hosting. So we're gonna do that, and then come over here to this wall. We're gonna paint this wall green for our green screen wall. That way I can do funny intros without having to go out to the site and do my thing. And then Doug, my videographer, YouTube extraordinaire, will be able to use it for his studio as well. He's gonna set up an office in here to where he can bring clients in and do his thing with them. So if you need some help there, Doug's gonna be your guy. But let's get in here, get some hammers, and get to work. All right, so we got the left side of the room cleaned out and getting ready to start tearing this stuff off the right side of the room. This room really opened up, made it a lot bigger than I thought. So all this stuff kind of crammed in here, had it feeling a little small. I was hoping that it was gonna be big enough, but I think this is gonna be great. A great space for the podcast studio. We're gonna put some lighting up top, do away with the ceiling lights, and then direct them towards the set. We'll see. Hopefully episode 1 will be out in 3 weeks. What do you think, Doug? 3 weeks?
Let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna take this crowbar, see if we can make some quick work of these legs underneath this these countertops. Get those countertops off the wall, open up this side of the room, and go from there. I hadn't operated one of these crowbars in a while, and we'll see if I remember how to use it. I know that it's probably not supposed to be used like a bat. I know it's not supposed to be used like a bat, but that's how I'm going to use it. So let's see how this goes. We'll see if I can do it in one swing. Don't laugh if I don't. Watch out, I don't want you getting hurt. I don't want to hurt anybody. You got to make sure to line yourself up. It's been a while since I played softball. Even break the countertops, so we can give these to somebody else. I'll put them on Facebook and give them away to somebody else to use. This is where those desks are gonna go. Right here where I made this mess. Put them in the corner. Another good piece. I'll make a kitchen out of this. I need some stress relief today. Let's see if we clean up these walls. They got that nail in there. Oh, that's got a board behind it. Ah, see, look, I just made another mess.
Oh man.
You gotta find a stud. You can't just pulling on boards.
Mike.
So I know how to find them. You got a box down here. So the stud's gonna be here or here. Based on the sound, it's over here. Look up, there was a nail there. There's a nail right there. So I should be able to pry right there without putting a hole in the wall. I did, but I put a hole down here. Down here. Oh. We're gonna have to get a drywall guy in here to fix all this mess. Alright, let's start the next section. Think I can knock it out? drywall off. I didn't even have to try. I looked at it and scared it. So again, I don't do this a lot anymore. I used to do it a whole lot. Man, it's just been a stressful week, so I just needed to do something different for a little bit and not worry about everything else that's going on. So here we are, mudding, filling the holes so we can paint this wall and make our podcast room a reality. You know, gotta do an episode a week. So if you want to be on the podcast, let me know. It's going to be about the struggle is real. Struggling to make it in business, struggling to raise your family, and struggling growing up, struggling working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever it took to get your business off the ground. Not everybody's born with it. So we want to hear those stories. So if that's you, love to connect. If you're not afraid to pick up a tool and get out there and make it happen, do the grunt work. That's who we want to interview. Shoot me a message, I'll get you on here. You know, we're trying to schedule out our first, we'll schedule out our first 12 episodes. That way we can batch and do 12 and then not have to worry about it for at least 3 more months, and then we'll come in and do another 12. So we'll see if that plan works and go from there. And I'm sure I'm gonna get hate for doing this wrong. This is the only spatula or only putty knife I could find, so you know, we did the best we can with what we got. You know, it's all gotta be sanded anyway, so it's gonna be perfect when we get done. Alright guys, let me know what you think about how this room is shaping up. What would you do in here? What would be your set? Any ideas? Hit me with them. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next week after we get a little paint on these walls.